come with me in a real truck, I'll show you a mission truck.
Father John King is indeed a man on a mission. The Akron native has just been placed in charge of the Cleveland Catholic Diocese's first new mission outpost in over 25 years.
El Señor lo levantará. Si ha cometido pecados, le serán perdonados.
It is a remote, desperately poor, yet magnificently beautiful place called Teotepeque, the Mountain of God.
I have found so much happiness in the poorest of the poor, and I become more and more convinced every day that the more I can give, the more happy I'll be. I think what we're doing as a mission in El Salvador is to say, how can we make these people's lives better?
On a recent visit back to Akron, Father John shared his story with students at his old grade school, St. Matthew's, and at the family home in Ellet, got his parents caught up on his latest challenges as a missionary.
John recently has been able to tell me a lot of dangerous things that he does, like crossing that plank bridge over that torrential stream.
The dangers in what John King calls the most violent country in the world go far beyond the terrain. They include his work to turn El Salvador's young people away from street gangs, one at a time.
When I met Ludwig, he was heavy into gangs and drugs and drinking.
But today, Ludwig, the 23-year-old former drug-dealing gangbanger, is Father John King's chief assistant at the main chapel in Teotepeque.
Antes no tenía como una meta.
Before, I just wandered aimlessly without any sense of direction, but now I have a reason for living. I have a goal to keep.
Padre Juan's zeal to keep the faith burning in his mission has him performing mass weddings for those who put off the sacrament for years or decades. He has to order wedding rings in bulk. It has him building and renovating in many of his parish's 28 mountain villages. And above all, it has Father John King trying to tend to each and every one of the thousands of souls in his vast mission territory, the place the natives call the Mountain of God.
We're touching the wounded Christ and the poorest of the poor, and it makes you believe. You have to believe in the gospel. You have to believe that there's a better way out of this.
Dick Russ, Fox 8 News, Teotepeque, El Salvador.